questions. I think you should have a book of questions. And I think that if you have a kid ask a question and you're not sure about the answer, you write the question down in the book of questions. That's pretty much it. I think you should teach the kids to ask questions, try to give them good answers, teach them to try to figure out the answers for themselves. And I want to share sort of an idea with you. And the idea is that when kids ask why, if you give them the answer and then they ask why to that answer, and you then answer that, eventually you're going to hit a point where you're like, I don't know the answer to that. That, I think, is where you need to write down what it is you don't know, and you need to go and pursue that because the further you go in answering the whys, the more sort of higher level you get, and closer to the source of all things, so to speak. And I think that would be extremely educational for all of us. So yeah, I think that's something we kind of ignore in little kids. They ask why and why and why, and they're basically pointing out, they're driving towards the point where our knowledge stops. Uh, so yeah, if you're a scientist, if you're somebody who's trying to figure some stuff out, go and explain some stuff to some kids, and then just listen to all those whys and do your best to answer them, and they will point out the spot where your knowledge ends. Um, Unless, of course, your knowledge ends before that, and you just accidentally told them a bunch of BS. In which case, but even then, if they drive right through your BS and nobody notices, you'll eventually get to a part where you can admit to yourself, I don't know this. And in going to learn that, you might learn that some of the earlier stuff was BS. So you'll have corrected some of your misbeliefs there, your errors in thinking, or what have you.